Hey everybody, welcome back. Uh, Larry back here. Just got done with work a little bit ago, and I figured I would do another little quick team history video here. And the team we're up to is the New York Islanders. Now, granted, I don't have a whole ton. I mean, I've got a few. I mean, the one that I really wish I had, I don't have, because I mean, it'd be nice if Adidas actually like remade it again, because then I would get it in a heartbeat. And that's the uh, the one they only had 1 year that all of a sudden now everybody really wants, which is crazy to think about. That they want the fisherman jersey back. But I figure let's get into this and get started with the New York Islanders. And of course, we start with this one, the classic, the classic Islanders. I mean, this is I mean, it's fantastic. It's nice and clean. It's simple. They got the simple stripes there. It's really nice. Of course, you got the orange uh, neckline here. Of course, as you can see, it's a CCM. Was part of the vintage line, which it still bums me out that CCM is not allowed to make these anymore, because these are awesome, absolutely awesome. But of course, there you got the CCM down there on the back bottom hem, and it's a classic look, and you just it's one of them jerseys you can't really go wrong with. I mean, they tried the 1 year to kind of change, to kind of do a rebrand, and of course the fans hated the fisherman jersey, hated it. I mean, led to the "We want fish sticks" chants, and so needless to say, it did not last past the 1 year. The jersey design they tried to keep around with the lighthouses on the shoulder. Can you tell another reason why I really would love to get my hands on a jersey, on the old fisherman jersey? It's ugly. Really, really ugly. But that's again, that's the beauty of something like that, is it's ugly. But they tried to keep that jersey around and put this logo back on it. But it wasn't much longer after that they just decided, you know what, we're going to go back to the classic. We're going to go back to what works. And this always worked. But then they tried a little something different. It's not the fisherman jersey, but I mean, they tried to come out with an alternate. They went with, of course, the navy blue, but they came out with this orange one. Now, a lot of people thought, what in the world is that? Me, I personally like it. I personally like this. I really do. I mean, the orange is something. It's something to behold for sure. But the weird thing was that a lot of people really couldn't figure out was, you've got this odd. I mean, I don't know what they were going for here, trying to do this design that goes up here, and I mean, it starts there, and it just kind of goes all the way down to there, and I don't know. As some people have said, they think, it almost kind of looks like fangs. I mean, and of course you got it's on both sides. I don't necessarily know what they were going for, and of course it goes all the way around. It goes all the way around to the back. So I mean, it's front and back. I don't know exactly what they were going for, But it's definitely an interesting look. And of course, this was a Coho back when CCM and Coho kind of split the rights of where I think the CCMs had the home jerseys at the time, which were the white jerseys, and Coho had the road or the color jerseys and the thirds. But of course, you got the Coho nameplate back there. But this was just one of those. It was one of those jerseys that really, I really like. And they tried something that a lot of people didn't really understand with the strange design along the side, and not really sure what they were going for. But I give it up to them for being bold. And orange, the Islanders logo on an orange background. I actually really like that one. And now we've got the New York Islanders Adidas. Now I did have this jersey in Reebok. I don't know what it necessarily was about the Islanders jerseys and the Reebok material, but I run it through the washing machine. I actually ran it through the washing machine, and the part of the logo, it was just, I don't know what the hell happened. Part of the logo actually kind of ripped, like the threading completely ripped apart, and like the bottom part of the logo, like literally, like, kind of, it was, instead of being attached, it literally peeled up. And I was like, what? I couldn't figure out what, I don't know what the hell happened, why it was only that one, because I'd washed a lot of my other Reeboks, same way, didn't wash that one any different, but that one, it got completely trashed. So when Adidas came out, I'm like, well, I gotta upgrade it. So I upgraded it to this, which is, it's the same style as the Reebok one, but a little more well put together, because this logo is not peeling up with the sewn around the edge there. That is not peeling up anywhere. You can run that through the wash all you want. That's not coming up, because that is actually attached to the jersey, sewn on very nicely. And this, again, it's a nice jersey. I really do like this one. It's classic. Of course, it's the Adidas. I really do like. I like the way they did the neckline. I'm really a big fan of this one, and really glad that I have this one. It is, you can't, again, you run this through the wash, you're not gonna, I don't think I have to worry about the threading, getting torn to shreds and the logo peeling up. At least, hopefully not, right? And last, but certainly not least, the reverse retro. The jersey that a lot of people thought, well, did the Islanders really even participate in the reverse retro program? Because really all they did was they went back to their old navy blue, and all they did was they swapped the colors around. Instead of being orange here and white here, all they did, they swapped the colors around on the sleeves and down on the bottom. Honestly, my opinion, I like that better, because when the white is on the bottom, like when you put your hands down and all that. After a while, I mean, your skin, it has natural oils and stuff like that. And when it's white down at the bottom, and it's the same for down here, it starts getting dirty, and you can notice it really easily on white. And I noticed that's kind of that's kind of a thing every now and then, and I've noticed that with some of mine that that have the white on the bottom of the sleeves and down on the bottom when the white is down here, because I mean, you're messing with it, you're putting it on, you're adjusting it. I mean, you're always kind of grabbing it from the bottom like that, and when it's white down there, it's gonna get dirty, and I find you got to kind of wash them a little more frequently when they have the white at the bottom. It's not so bad when like the orange is down here. I mean, now fortunately, I mean, you could still tell if it were to start getting dirty on the orange too, but not as prominent if it's on the white. So even though a lot of people didn't really like this jersey, I did. I'm glad I have it. And yeah, I think it actually looks fairly nice, especially when you compare the two. I mean, again, all they really changed. I mean, they went with the darker blue here instead of the light, and there you go. There's the change, the whopping change of the current Islanders and the reverse retro. Just a change in the colors on the sleeves and down on the bottom. That's all it was. And again, I do like this one better than. I mean, I love the home one too, but this one is just. I'm a fan. I'm actually a big fan of the reverse retro, and I think it looks really. I mean, it looks really, really nice. Now, granted, the hat color doesn't quite match, but I mean the logo does. But it's not bad. I mean, I really am a fan of that, and I'm glad I got it. And again, the one team I don't have, the one jersey that I don't have from these guys that I really wish I could find it somewhere that didn't cost an arm and a leg. But who knows? Maybe at some point with the Adidas Team Classics that are starting to come out, maybe they'll do it. Because Fanatics made a version of the Fisherman jersey. It's Fanatics. It's not good. It really is not. It's not good. The logo is junk. The material is just. Nah. Adidas needs to make that. If Adidas makes that, especially with the detail that they go into, that'll look phenomenal. And if they were to make that for a Team Classic, I would then definitely have that jersey in my collection. But that about does it. That does it for the New York Islanders portion of the team collections. Of course, the next team set that I do, I have a little more of, and of course that's the other New York team, the New York Rangers, will be the next one. And yeah, you'll probably see that video here maybe in another day or so. But yeah, that does it for the New York Islanders. And I thank you guys for being here. And anybody that's just cruising around YouTube, you happen to come across one of my videos, if you like them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. The more obviously the more people subscribe, the further reach that the channel gets. And And yeah, it should be. I mean, I've seen the growth of the channel actually become pretty good over the last like month, which has been incredible. I'm only 25 away from 100 subscribers, which is, I mean, that's incredible to me. And I thank you guys all for being here. And again, hopefully, if anybody new that's just cruising around, you happen to come across the channel, you watch some of the videos, you like some of the videos. Hopefully, maybe you'll hit you'll hit the subscribe button if you like it enough, because apparently, like, almost 75% of people that watch my videos, they watch the videos, they just don't subscribe. I'd love it if they subscribed. It'd be awesome. But again, if you're just cruising around and you just happen to come across the videos, if you like them, sweet, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. And of course, for my subscribers that I do have, love each and every one of you. And I will see you guys again real soon.